The story begins with a woman named Angela. She had been living under a lot of stress because she had recently gone through a divorce. Angela's only mistake was that even after so many years of marriage, she couldn't become a mother. And for that reason, her husband left her. Now, let's look at the other side of the story. We meet an 18-year-old boy named Diogo. His mother, Clarice, was a psychiatrist who treated her patients inside their own house. She had even built a special room there just for her therapy sessions. But today, in that very room, we see her son, Diogo. Not as a patient, but because he came to ask his mother for some money. After hesitating for a while, Diogo finally gathers the courage to ask her. Now the focus shifts back to Angela. She's cooking while talking to someone on the phone. When the food is ready, she sits down, waiting for someone. That's when we find out that Angela has recently started dating someone new. She's decided to forget her past and start a new chapter in life. But her dream shatters when the man calls and tells her he can't come to see her. Moments later, we find Angela in a hospital. Heartbroken and hopeless after hearing that call, she swallowed a handful of sleeping pills. Thankfully, she was rushed to the hospital in time. The doctors advise her to start seeing a psychiatrist. Angela agrees, and the very next day she visits one. She tells her entire story. And that's when we learn that the psychiatrist she's seeing is none other than Diogo's mother, Clarice. Angela opens up about her depression, how her husband left her just because she couldn't give him a child. Clarice decides to help her and asks Angela to come back the next day. The next day, Angela arrives at Clarice's house at the scheduled time, but no one is home. She waits for a while and then starts looking around the house. While exploring, she ends up in Diogo's room. There, she notices a few books, and among them, one rather inappropriate adult book catches her eye. While looking around, she also finds a paper with Diogo's phone number on it. She hesitates for a moment, but then keeps the number with her. Later that night, Angela calls Diogo, but after a few seconds, she apologizes and hangs up. The next day, she secretly writes her address and a small note inside Diogo's diary. When Diogo finds it, he decides to go to Angela's house. Because, after all, he didn't have a girlfriend at college. Subscribe to the channel for part 2.